UFO 50, Holler, Shadow. Man, I forgot we still need to talk about the partner showcase in Indie World.
Yeah, we can just briefly talk about it. I mean,
briefly mention it.
A lot of the stuff we planned from that. So.
Yeah. Think we get a general direct this week?
I don't know. I mean, that would be kind of crazy. Three weeks in a row with something going on. I mean, we need. I mean, like Elden Ring. We need a release date for that. Like, I was shocked that was not in the direct. And then
it's gonna be playable at Gamescom.
And Zelda, like, why don't we have a release date for that?
For Age of Imprisonment.
I think that might come out next year.
Yeah,
January potentially.
I think it'll be Prime 4, Pokemon, Kirby Air Riders.
Even Air Riders, like I don't know if that's coming out this year either.
We're getting late into the year at this point. Like we're almost. I mean, we're in mid-August.
Yeah, I mean, they can have. You know, I guess they could do Age of Imprisonment and Air Riders in December. I mean, it's not unheard of, but still,
it's kind of weird. Both of those.
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe they'll just announce the release dates in like a Nintendo Today update. Like they don't need another trailer for Age of Imprisonment. We need to see gameplay for Air Riders. But
what? I mean, we know what it is, but yeah, we need to see something.
Yeah, and do we even know? Like, do we even really know what it is?
Yeah. All right. Well, we are. Let me just double check. We should be live. Yeah, we are. We are live. You already tweet us out.
3, 2, 1, post. Yes.
Okay. All right. I'll go ahead and count us down.
All right.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Gaming with the Bros Cast, episode 275. My name is Harrison. I am joined by my brother Nick, as always. Nick, how you doing, buddy?
What's up? What's up? Doing good. Excited to talk.
Yeah, we got a lot of games to talk about. We were obviously off last week. I was on vacation with the kids and the parents, which I wanted to do a podcast because there was a lot that happened, and we missed talking about the partner showcase direct a couple weeks ago, and then we had the Indie World last week. So there's a lot happened. But to be fair, not really much came out of those anyways.
Yeah. And as a note, I will be on vacation next week.
Yeah.
So we might have to skip next week. But if there is a direct this week for any reason, maybe we could try to
like a Wednesday
record
or Thursday
something.
podcast.
Yeah. Right after, sometime after the direct before I leave.
Well, let's kind of dive into before we get into the games, because a lot of these games came from the direct. Let's start with the partner showcase, Nick. So I think who was it that was online talking about it? Some YouTuber was Switch Force. Yeah, he was all in about it, which was funny because beat 'em ups just did like that big video of him lying and faking it just to see how misinformation and stuff. I love the video. I know a lot of people were mad with him about it. And they're like, I'm never trusting you again. But it's like he's already done stuff like this in the past with like the Zelda Switch and
the fake Zelda
things.
Switch.
So like it's not uncharacteristic of it. Not, I think now that everything's happened, like he does feel kind of bad, especially for like the Animal Crossing community, because he said there was going to be a reveal of that. I thought that video was hilarious. I thought, because he's right, like, and he I know he is known to hate leaks and stuff like that. So it's just very interesting how that stuff spins, and I think it eventually got to the point where it had been kind of shuffled around the internet so much, so they weren't even referring to beat 'em ups anymore as like the main source. It was just all of the play, and that's how that stuff spreads.
Yeah.
So I thought that was really interesting. But we ended up getting a direct anyways, which it wasn't guaranteed, but ended up being a partner showcase.
Yep.
I watched this live or whatever when it premiered. pretty mediocre. It was pretty
underwhelming.
Yeah. It was bad.
For the first direct after the release of the Switch 2.
Yeah.
I guess not counting the Donkey Kong direct. It was pretty bad. Like, it had a lot to live up to. I think we needed some release dates for third-party games like Elden Ring, Final Fantasy VII. Like, this could have been a good partner direct. Like, they could have shown off Hollow Knight. I mean, I wasn't expecting them to, but like, that could have been an addition. They could have shown off, anything from Microsoft. I know they have they have to have dev kits, and they are obviously working on porting over some games because that's their strategy now. Like, so I would have expected to see some of those games.
Metaphor, like, and granted, like you said with the dev kits, like, I guess Nintendo was just trying to avoid leaks as much as possible, and they didn't. That's why they didn't give out the dev kits, but it still got leaked anyways. And I think that kind of forced Nintendo's hand. And I don't think they plan to reveal the Switch in January, but just with all that was going on, they did.
Right.
So that was kind of out of their hands at that point. So yeah, it's not a great showing because, I mean, in the past, Nintendo has not had a ton of third-party support. They just haven't. I mean, on the Switch, yes, but a lot of companies like EA and some other ones, Ubisoft, the ones that maybe kind of missed the opportunity with the Switch. I thought would be like, where's Assassin's Creed Shadows? Like, why wasn't that mentioned at all?
Mm-hmm.
So there was just a lot of stuff that was kind of left on the table that I thought should have been shown off. But if they don't have the dev kits or they got them super late, that's definitely understanding. So hopefully the next partner showcase, wherever that happens, maybe we'll start to get a lot of stuff. But yeah, where's the Elden Ring release date? Why wasn't that there? We got to look at Age of Imprisonment, which looks great, but again, no release date. So it was very odd for the stuff that was already announced, and we still don't have release dates, and we're halfway through August almost. It's
Nintendo is allergic to release dates this year.
Yeah, something is going on with
they're shuffling. Happening. Yeah, I think you're
right. Going on with Nintendo and the Switch 2 right now is just I don't know, because I mean, like, we don't know this for sure, but like, Nintendo is kind of known to hold on to like games, like they'll be finished and be finished for a year plus, and release it when it's right. And here we are with all these games that are announced that are supposed to be coming this year, and we have no release date. So it was very odd. Like, third party stuff, like, you and I have all the consoles, so like, we're not really itching to play a certain game on the Switch too, because it's probably going to run better on the Xbox and PlayStation anyways. So there was nothing from third party that was really looking forward to getting announced, but I'd like to see an Elden Ring release date at the bare minimum.
I mean, I would assume that would come out in either September or October.
Yeah, and something like that. I mean, they don't need a direct. I guess they can just announce it and then it comes out in the next month. Like, it doesn't need a ton of marketing.
But that was the perfect outlet for it.
Yeah, why not? Like, why not?
Yeah. And I guess to talk about the games that we are excited for from the direct, or I guess like cool surprises. I think for me, I'm excited for the Plants vs. Zombies.
I'm very excited.
Game. Yeah. I love that. I love the first game. I played a little bit of the second one, but it had a lot of like.
Well, it was mobile only.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty mediocre.
Well, the first one was mobile only.
Well, yeah, I mean, it was on the PC.
I played it on my iPod. I don't know. You might have played it on like Xbox or PC.
Yeah, I think it first came out on the PC, and then they moved it over, and then it came out on the Xbox, and then it came to mobile, and it came to everything else.
Yeah. Second one
was just mobile.
Mobile. Okay.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. And did they make a 3? I think maybe they were making a 3 and it got canceled.
I think they were making one and it got canned.
Yeah. But yeah, I am excited for this one. Yeah. It comes out in October.
Yeah.
I'll pick it up.
Yeah.
That's a fun game. It's classic.
Octopath Traveler 0. That one looks pretty cool. I'm still hesitant because I'm actively playing through Octopath 2.
Yeah.
And I'm loving that. But I got like 35 hours into the first one, fell off. This one took me a while to get like to get into. I bought it like sometime last year and never got around to playing too much of it. So I'm hesitant on Octopath Traveler 0. I know it's like a reimagining of the mobile game that they released.
Yeah, hearing that, I'm not as pumped for that.
Yeah, and it doesn't have like the gacha mechanics or anything, but
yeah,
there might still be some of that mobile DNA in there, whether people want to admit it or not. But
yeah, so yeah, I'm on the same boat with you. I never picked up Octopath Traveler 2 because I never finished 1. Yeah, I just fell off pretty hard, and I really liked it.
I will say 2 is a lot better, like a lot more streamlined from a combat perspective. The stories kind of interweave better than they did in the first one because they didn't really like interconnect at all.
They didn't interconnect until like the very end, right?
Yeah,
or that's what I heard.
Yeah, and then the stories themselves are really good. I'm really loving the characters in this one.
Cool.
So I'd recommend it, but
yeah, I've got so many like RPGs right now that I'm working my way through. Like I want to get back to Cyberpunk. I started watching Cyberpunk Edge Runners, the anime on Netflix. Super good, super good.
Nice.
That world is just so cool. Like it's so over the top. It's pretty cool. So I want to get back to that, and then I've got
Dragon Quest.
Yeah, I picked up Dragon Quest on sale, and it was like $30 on Amazon. So I was like, well, I got to pick this up because 1 and 2 is supposed to be coming out, I think, this year at some point. I think maybe next month.
I think it's October.
Yeah.
And
then what's the game that's out right now? Bravely Default.
Yeah,
I'm like
I need to go back to that one too.
Yeah, I'm like 15 plus. Really enjoying it. But yeah, just a lot of stuff to play right now in terms of JRPGs. But yeah, I'm curious about it. I wouldn't say that it's a day one right now. But it looks cool. Like that whole scene at the very end where it's got like the 30 like people like lined up. What is that? Like that looks awesome. So we'll see.
Yeah. And then the Adventures of Elliot.
This game is sick, dude. I played
this is fun.
Yeah.
This one's fun. This is like, I mean, it's obviously an HD 2D game, but it's an action adventure akin to something like an over the top or top down 2D Zelda.
Yeah.
Which is like
definitely Zelda-esque for sure.
Very Zelda-esque, kind of exactly what I've wanted from an HD 2D game because we've had like they've all been turn-based
like JRPGs, yeah.
Yeah. So this one I'm very excited for. That boss in the demo was pretty difficult. I don't know if you struggled with it, but
the frog boss.
Yeah, the frog.
Yeah. It took me a few tries. Yeah, it was challenging. Yeah, this game is like right up my alley. Like it's a ton of exploration. It looks like dungeons and stuff you can do to get like health. Like the being at like using like the magic to be able to like go super fast on the map is awesome.
Yeah,
that was really cool. Yeah, this game is. I think it's gonna be pretty special.
It was interesting. This one doesn't have a leveling system, so it's not your traditional like RPG system. It's definitely more aligned with something like Zelda.
Yeah.
So just go in with that in mind. Like just know you're not gonna be tinkering around with stats. I mean, there's like the equipment and like the gems that you can equip.
Yeah.
That alter your stats, but yeah, no leveling in this one.
Yeah,
but it looks really good. Yeah,
looks really cool. Looks beautiful. Yeah, it looks. And this comes out. Is it? Did they give a release date? I know it's next year.
Yeah, 2026.
Okay.
Anything else you were excited for from the partner showcase?
Not really.
Not really.
Yeah.
Well, another news.
I didn't expect much, but
I was disappointed. Like I was definitely disappointed from the partner showcase.
Yeah, it was definitely disappointing.
Yeah. And then, of course, last week we got the Indie World, 15 minutes, no Silk Song there, of course, right?
Yeah, that's not gonna be there.
Yeah, of course. What did we get? We got UFO 50 out of this one.
Yeah,
which was shown off in like a sizzle reel at the end. I'm having trouble remembering anything else.
Didn't they end on a sizzle reel? Like what? Like it was.
Yeah, that was criminal. That was criminal.
Yeah. Yeah, we got another look at Mina the Hollower. Mina the Hollower. We got a release date October 31st.
Yep.
So Halloween, when that comes out, you could download it and play the demo right now.
I was a Kickstarter backer for this 3 years ago.
Oh,
I forgot about it, or forgot that
how did you? I guess we can jump into it. How did you like the demo?
I really liked it.
Okay.
I didn't expect it to be a Souls-like when I went into it.
Yeah, with like
that it was.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. I
don't know if I love the combat yet.
Yeah. So I like the mechanic of digging into the ground and like coming out.
Yeah.
That was fun. I don't know if I picked the right, or I don't know if I picked a weapon that I liked. I think I was using the mace.
Okay.
Which
I wish they let you once you go into like the save point, the room where you can upgrade your stuff. I wish they could let you switch. I don't know why they didn't give you that choice.
Maybe you can in the full game.
Yeah, I'm sure you probably can. But yeah, I played with the daggers. Yeah, I didn't come away from it like thinking it was going to be a day one. So I want to see more, maybe potentially. But I mean, it's made by the Shovel Knight people, so like it's probably going to be really, really good. But I wasn't blown away by it.
I wasn't like blown away, but I was pretty impressed. I was impressed with the platforming segments.
Yeah, all the platform was fine. I think it was really when I got to that last boss, I was like, man, I just don't know if this combat is like clicking with me, because it doesn't. And I know you have to go underground, like that's essentially like your dodge, but it just wasn't clicking with me immediately.
Yeah,
I felt like I was just getting hit.
Yeah, needs a dodge.
But yeah, there wasn't like a shield or anything that I saw. It was just there's a jump. But
I think as you play through it and get some more equipment, it'll make the experience more enjoyable. Yeah. That's why I liked the Pipistrello demo so much, because the demo, of course, takes place at the beginning of the game, but there's also another demo later on in the game where you have like all of your abilities in your equipment. So like you can see like kind of the in-game stuff, which is always cool.
Yeah.
Anything else from the indie world?
There wasn't much here. It was like 15. Like it was 15 minutes. Like it was
a lot of 2026 stuff.
Yeah. It wasn't great.
Yeah. Unfortunate. Hopefully the rumored general direct that's part of this 3-phase strategy, hopefully that one is better.
I mean, we could be getting something this week. That would be pretty insane.
Yeah.
And this, if there is a direct here within the next couple of, it better be a fucking banger. Because I mean, we've had, this is not necessarily Nintendo's fault, but that Pokemon Direct was absolute shit. Presentation was horrible. Partner showcase was just boring. Indie World was pretty boring. So it's like, man, we've got all these games announced, no release dates. There's not a lot of, and DK just came out, incredible game of the year contender, top 3, top 4. But right now it's just like, okay, like what's next? When's the release dates? There's nothing like super exciting yet.
Yeah,
or that's in the near future
on the Nintendo side. Yeah, I mean, coming up, obviously Kirby DLC is coming out, Dragon Drive. But after that, we really don't have any release dates for anything.
Yeah, it's weird, man. It's so weird. Like normally we would know everything going into September, all the release dates, and then September we would get, another direct and potentially, ironing out some final release dates for the year, and then stuff to look forward to January to March. So it's they just haven't done a great job of letting us know what's going on.
Yeah.
Which, whatever.
Oh, one thing from the partner showcase, I am excited for Chronos, the New Dawn. Generally excited for that. Hopefully it's going to get. But that's obvious. That's coming to the Switch too. Hopefully it runs well.
That's the thing. It's like right now, like I'd rather just play it on Xbox if that's the case.
Is it coming to Game Pass?
I'm not sure. But if it runs good, like I'll pick it up on Switch too. Just
because it would be cool to play portable.
Yeah,
play in bed. That's always preferred, like to have a portable game. But yeah, if it's running at 30 or like an unstable 30 versus 60 on Xbox,
yeah,
is it worth buying it handheld for a 9 to 10 hour game?
Yeah,
maybe not. When we could just split it down the middle on Xbox.
Yeah,
split it in half.
Yeah, but I am excited. That game does look pretty good.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's everything from the 2 directs. I mean, people are speculating online that there's going to be a 3rd direct, a general direct, potentially a 40th Mario next month, which we assume was going to happen because they did a 35th one for Mario back in 2020, and then maybe a I don't know, like a Kirby Air Riders direct or something. I don't know, something like that.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Could be a lot.
There's just so much. I feel like there's so much left to show, and so little time remaining in the year. We have what 4.5 months left.
When's the last time they had a mainline direct in August? Sure, it's happened before, but
yeah, I think it's happened before. It's just been. I mean, they had such a consistent cadence of the February direct, June, and then September.
Yeah,
that's perfect.
Yeah. So I mean, it would make sense, for them to do an August direct and then have their big one, their big 40th for Mario.
Yeah.
If they're going to do it that way, so we'll see. We'll get something soon. I think people are just getting antsy. I'm getting a little antsy. I want to know,
right.
I want to know what's coming.
And like, there's no shortage of games to play right now. Like, we have such big lists of games that we're going to talk about today. But
yeah,
it's always exciting
to
have the full Nintendo slate known for the year.
And we've got Gamescom coming up, which I think they're going to be there this year.
Oh yeah, in a big way. Like, yeah, Elden Ring is going to be playable. Silksong.
Yeah. So maybe they'll get one out before. When is Gamescom? Is that the end of August?
Next week.
Next week. Jeez. Okay.
Yeah. Wait, next week.
Okay. All right. Well, maybe this week. Who knows?
I would think they would get one out, especially if they're demoing Elden Ring. Like, wouldn't they want to show it off beforehand and give a release date?
You would
do
think.
They care? Maybe not.
Yeah, they might not.
I don't know.
All right, Nick, let's jump over to some movies. You and I have been watching. Well, I've been watching one movie, but let's start.
The only movie you need.
Let's start with the big one of the year. Okay, Nick, I've been live for 33 years. I've seen a lot of incredible movies. Lord of the Rings trilogy, Interstellar is up there with one of the best ever to do it. But here we are in 2025.
A new king has arisen.
A new king has arisen. Ice Cube put it all on the table. He laid it down on the line.
Put it all on his desk.
Yep. All on his desk. War of the Worlds is what we're talking about. All jokes aside, I love this movie. It was dumb fun. It was bad in the worst way, but best way possible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's talk about how ridiculous this movie was.
I mean, just right off the bat, unbelievable choice to choose to film it like this. And why War of the Worlds? Like, why is this the IP that you need, like a COVID era movie attached to War of the Worlds IP? And then why did it take 5 years to release? If this was filmed during COVID, it could have released in like 2021, 2022. But they held it for 5 years and then thought, hey, they're going to love this shit now. They're going to love it. It's going to be nostalgic.
Well, you know what? I think now that we're kind of past COVID, and I don't know, like, I feel like the internet has really turned on the meme train. This movie's going to be memed for years to come.
Like, it's going to be a reaction video.
Yeah, it's just Ice Cube reacting to stuff for 90 minutes. Let's just talk about our favorite parts of the movie. Because the plot is stupid. I mean, it's pretty horrendous. One of my favorite parts of the movie is, okay, so like I guess for clarification for people that don't know, Ice Cube works for what
like Homeland Security, not Homeland Security. Is it? It might be
something like that.
Intelligence agent.
Yeah, he basically like spies on people and figure, you know, and sees like what could be potentially like a national threat or something like that. So he has cameras to like literally everything. Yeah. And he's like, is based on like his family's monologue between them, like it's pretty or dialogue between them, it's pretty he's pretty obsessed, I guess, with spying on people. But
he took the daytime graveyard shift.
Yeah. But one of my favorite parts is when they're all having like their Zoom meeting with all the different ages. I don't know. And there's that one guy, like there's the world is ending, and this guy has been on the golf course for like a third of the movie.
I think it was the Secretary of Defense.
The Secretary, yeah, it's just like, and I was like, okay, you get the first initial call on the golf course, sure, you know, whatever. But then they kept going back to him, and he's still in that same green screen golf course the entire. Like, it's hilarious.
It's just funny because like it seemed like they just reached out to these actors and said, "Hey, I don't give a shit where you are right now. Pull out your phone and just record some stuff while you're walking."
Yeah,
and that's what they did. They just like who's the female actress?
Eva Longoria.
Yeah, Eva Longoria. Like she was just like walking through fucking DC filming, and then they just add in a bunch of stuff in post.
Yeah,
like that's the easiest gig ever. Like you act for like 30 minutes and that's it.
Yeah, it was bad.
And then when they say like, "Oh, the president is in a secure, safe location," and there's just 10 in the Oval Office with like windows in the background. So perfect.
And like I think probably the funniest part to me was whenever his daughter gets hurt and he's got her in the Tesla, and he like for whatever reason he's like, he's like, "Why didn't you want me at the baby shower?" And then she goes on to give the reason why, and he just hovers over the end call button and hits end call. And he starts typing up an email and he stops, and then and also in that scene, like again, like shit is happening, the world's ending, you know, all these tripods are coming down, blowing up the city, and like in the front direction, there's just the one truck that's just like driving in front of them, and like nobody's like going like fast or just kind of casually. They didn't even try, and that's what makes this movie so good. It's so funny.
And every time like his daughter or son were in danger, his reaction would be like, "Oh, damn, let me call you back."
Yeah. I got you. I told you I got you. Oh my god.
Wait, and then when he makes the YouTube video, like the fully edited YouTube video,
like 15 minutes.
Post it, like 5 to 10 minutes. Just
the world's ending, but like Amazon services are like up and running. Like
like
nothing's like Zoom and Microsoft Teams and all that stuff.
And then going to Facebook and seeing his wife's voice message one last time, then it erases.
And it's like,
yeah, like why is Amazon working? Why was he able to upload a video to YouTube in the first place? Like why was YouTube working?
Yeah, like after,
I mean, you think after Facebook went down?
Yeah, that was bad.
You're making me want to watch it again.
So all the little things you missed. Oh man. Yeah, it was hilarious. And then like the whole scene where like he's like, "I don't have a flash drive," and I guess it would make sense in that scenario because like, they don't want you to bring outside stuff in. But the son-in-law is like, "Well, I can't." He's like, "I got this drone, but I can't activate it unless you purchase it on Amazon." Like,
bro.
And then like the part where like the drone goes down, and like he gives like the credentials to everybody that's in the meeting, and like they just happen to text some homeless guy, but he's got a phone.
Yeah,
and he's like, I don't want to flip it over, but they're like, "Well, what if we give you $1,000 in Amazon gift card?"
At one point, they called drone delivery like the future of delivery, which was also very funny. And then to completely spoil the end, because who gives a shit? When he's like in the data server room and he has the card and he's gonna put it in and upload the virus to the data servers. And he's acting like he's about to die, but like those things didn't seem like they were harming anybody. Like,
why would they harm him? He doesn't have like data.
Exactly. But like he was like, oh, I love you. And he falls to the ground. I'm like,
what does he say? He's like, I love you guys.
I love you guys.
And then he like tries to put the USB in and like he can't, it doesn't work. He has to flip it over. It's on Amazon Prime. I wholeheartedly recommend watching this movie. It is hilarious.
It's pretty bad, but it's very funny if you go into it knowing that it's going to be a bad movie.
Yeah. Don't expect this to be like the Tom Cruise World of Worlds. Like it's definitely not that in any.
Hey, there's room for both to exist on the same plane.
Yeah. It
is what it is.
Nick, tell me about Weapons, because I plan on seeing this weekend. I am very, very excited for it. So hopefully it's good. Or
it was incredible. I really, really loved it.
It's reviewed super well, so I figured.
Yeah, like reviewed very well. I think it's reviewing better than Barbarian did. Reviewing on par with Sinners, which came out earlier this year. That one was also very good. But I guess one sentence summary of this movie is that, I mean, you've probably heard it before, but like in the middle of the night, 17 kids get up at 2:17 a.m. and run out into the street, are never seen again, and then the movie kind of kicks off from there. I don't want to spoil a single thing in this movie, but it has great scares, has great horror, it has really, really great laughs, and it was one of those movies where the entire theater is immersed and like you're all reacting to things together.
Yeah,
and like it's super cathartic in that way. Whereas in like other movies, like I saw Fantastic Four as well. Like that one was okay, but that one everyone's just watching in silence, no laughs, no gasps, no anything. Whereas this one, like people were in it, and it made it a really, really enjoyable experience. So
good to hear. But the trailer. Well, first of all, when they said it was the director from the Barbarian, I was like, okay, I got to see this movie. And then I saw the trailer and I was like, oh my god, this looks great.
Yeah.
And then just kind of the clips that I've seen, just on like, television and stuff like that. It looks very like disturbing. Some of those clips. So very, very excited to see it.
And this director is directing the next Resident Evil movie.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Which is pretty exciting. I mean, I think his directing style, like kind of adding in like comedic relief to relieve the tension of the horror, I think that would like kind of like not campy, but I think it could be campy with Resident Evil, which could make it
Resident Evil
really
is pretty
fun.
campy. I mean,
exactly.
Games.
The games are super campy.
Yeah,
I think if you lean into that and not trying to be so serious like that shitty 2021 Resident Evil.
Welcome to Raccoon City.
Welcome to that was fun.
I never saw that one.
That's not that's a bad movie that I wouldn't recommend watching. Whereas War of the Worlds is a bad one that everyone needs to watch.
Yeah, everybody needs to be a part of the.
There's a clear distinction.
Yeah. This is bad. Not bad, good.
yeah. But Weapons was incredible.
Cool. And then what about Fantastic Four? I mean,
it was just okay.
I kind of heard just kind of mixed things. Like it's not
it didn't
anything special.
It didn't take any big swings. There's a lot of like kind of weird looking CGI. I thought some of the characters fell flat.
Man,
the world was cool. Like, the world was really cool. I just don't know. Like, I liked Superman better. Not to compare them, but they came out in the same time period. And
does it take place in New York City?
Yeah, it's like a alternative, like 1960s kind of like a retrofitted.
Oh, so this is like way before any of the events and
no. So it takes place similar time period of all the other movies, but it's a different New York City.
Oh, so it's like part of the multiverse.
Yeah.
Do they like say that in the movie?
No, I mean, there's like an end credit scene that kind of obviously sets up something that's going to happen after this movie, but they didn't directly say anything about
like Doomsday,
the multiverse. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I just have not been. I mean, we talked about it before, but I mean, I was watching TikTok earlier and I was seeing like edits of like Endgame and Infinity War. We'll never get back to that. I mean, that was just.
This movie's made like $1 billion in the opening weekend.
Yeah, those two movies together, I mean, even individually, like are just masterpieces. They're so good.
Yeah, man, I'll never forget walking out of the theater after Infinity War. That was like the quietest.
It was perfect. Yeah, it was. They spent 10 years like making us fall in love with these characters, and then they take it away from us, and then that's the end. That's the end of the movie, and we have to wait. Luckily, I mean, we only had to wait, I think, a year, right?
Yeah,
before
only a year.
So it wasn't a huge wait, but yeah, that was like one of the greatest payoffs ever.
Yeah.
In movie history, like it was.
Like they'll never get back there. Both endings had incredible payoffs.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm getting chills just thinking about.
Yeah, I was watching earlier and I was like, man, I want to watch these movies again.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I've missed like the last 4 Marvel movies at this point, and I'm so behind on all the shows that I don't know. I don't care. I don't know.
Yeah, like I saw Deadpool and Wolverine. Thought that was pretty good.
Yeah.
Skipped Brave New World. Skipped Thunderbolts. I do want to watch Thunderbolts.
Yeah. I heard Thunderbolts was good.
Yeah. I'll see it when it comes to Disney Plus.
Yeah. Which I'm excited. I don't think you watch a ton of like the Alien franchise, but they have Alien Earth coming out tomorrow, and it's real good, according to critics. So I'm pretty excited about that. Oh, I think we might have lost Nick. Nick, if you can hear me, refresh your screen. Yep. I think we lost Nick. All right. Well, in the meantime, oh, thank you there. Hey, there we go.
It's weird. I could hear you the whole time.
Really? Okay. But did you hear me about Alien?
Yeah,
Aliens. Yeah, I'm very excited for that show coming out tomorrow.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I was about to say that's
tomorrow. Have you seen any of the recent Alien movies?
I saw Covenant earlier this year.
Okay. You should watch Romulus. It's on Disney Plus.
Is that one better than Covenant? Do you think?
I think so. Yeah. It's Prometheus and Covenant. They start getting real weird with like the origin of like.
Yeah.
I don't really give a shit like how the aliens are there. This one's more of like it's like a ragtag team. They're trying to get off this planet.
Okay.
And there's like this Weyland ship that's hovering like up in the atmosphere, and they have I think 24 hours or something like that before it crashes into like the moon, or into the rings or whatever, and yeah, shit goes haywire. Shit goes real bad, real fast.
I've been wanting to watch this for a while.
It's really, really good. They do some really cool stuff with the it's real cool. Yeah,
nice.
Let's dive into what we've been playing. I've played a lot of stuff, but also not really. I've played a ton of Shadow Labyrinth while I was at the beach. Like every night, I usually get to bed around like 10, and then I play for maybe 2 to 3 hours.
Nice.
While Kellen was on my phone or watching TV or something like that. So I'm pretty deep into it. I think I'm over 10 hours now into the game.
Nice.
It really starts to pick up once you get your second traversal option. And then I think the area that I'm in now, I can finally start to get some better upgrades for my health and my power and stuff. So it's kind of really starting to open up just now. They do some really, really cool stuff with the Pac-Man. Like I just got to a portion where you actually play in like a real Pac-Man level. They do some really interesting stuff with that. So that was really cool. So yeah, really, really liking this game. The story is kind of good. Like it's interesting. not what you would expect from a Pac-Man style game, but you know, yeah, it's really cool.
All right.
Yeah, it's super interesting.
I mean, at this point, do you understand why the reviews have been so mixed?
Like, I don't.
Okay, because it has. I think it's on like at a 71.
And I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they've beaten this game. Also, like
or maybe it's too long of a game.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe it falls apart at the end. I'm not quite sure. But like everything, I mean, it's a pure Metroidvania. Like everything's kind of connecting into each other, like a normal Metroidvania does. Yeah, there's no like, I would say it's more in line with like a Hollow Knight, but without losing your souls or runes or whatever it is. So you don't have to worry about that.
Okay.
The checkpointing system can suck at times where like you have to not backtrack, but you have to go through a whole portion again. That can definitely suck. But it's not always bad. It's just some areas I'm like, man, I really have to go through all that again. And yeah. Die. But so yeah, it's really good. I like it a lot.
Nice. I'm like 30. I'm probably 30 minutes in. 30 minutes to
okay. So yeah,
I'm very early.
Yeah.
But I'll play some more of it this week or next week at the beach.
Yeah. And then we talked about it already. That me and the Hollower demo played that to completion. I played the Pipistrello game that you had recommended. I might end up picking this one up. I like that demo a lot.
Really, really good. Yeah.
It's like very, very reminiscent of like Zelda in a way. But with like a yo-yo mechanic. It's super cool. Like I like the way that works a lot, being able to bounce it off the walls and hit enemies and traverse with that. Super cool. Like that a lot. And then the Elliot demo, played that as well. And I don't know if I did I talk about oh my gosh, what's the ninja game that I played? Not Ninja Gaiden.
Oh, Shinobi?
Shinobi. Did I talk about that? I don't think I did.
No.
I think that happened when I was on vacation. But played the demo of that. I think that one's going to be a day one for me for sure.
Nice.
Like that one a lot.
Yeah.
Really, really cool game.
Have you gone back to Donkey Kong and 100%ed it?
No, I have not. I did start to go through some of the levels and get some more bananas, so I'll probably go back to it here and there. Yeah. But it's definitely not on my like to-do list right now.
Yeah. That's fair. I don't know if I talked about this, but I did go through 100% DK.
Yeah.
The challenges like got pretty difficult at the end, but nothing impossibly hard. And I don't even think anything harder than like the darker side in Mario Odyssey, especially not harder than anything in 3D World, like that post game. Jesus, that was
a fucking nightmare.
Yeah, it was a nightmare. that one sucked the soul out of me for a little bit.
Yeah, that was not a fun time.
Yeah. 100% of that. I picked up Ninja Gaiden Ragebound and played through that game, like 5 hours long. Really, really cool. Like very old school. This is not a Metroidvania in any sense of the term. This is just like a classic, like side scroller,
level-based kind of thing.
Action game. Cool. Has a really cool mechanic where most enemies die in one shot, but there are specific enemies that take more than one shot to kill. But specific enemies come at you and they're glowing either purple or green. And if you kill them and get their essence, you can then one shot any enemy you attack. Yeah. So that like kind of gives you some better movement throughout the stage. Like there's definitely a lot of room here to speed run levels, and like you get ranked after each level, D through S. So there's a lot of replayability there if you want to do that. I'm not too keen on going back through the levels and trying to get S in every stage. But there's a lot of replayability. I thought it was a ton of fun. A good like just a good romp. Good like 3 to 6 hour game. I played it a lot on the plane on the way to Chicago. Last week. So I had a lot of fun with it. I give it like an 8 out of 10.
Okay.
Really great.
Sweet.
Played through all of Pipistrello and the Curse Yo-Yo. Amazing game. Really loved it. Very reminiscent of, like you said, like the Zelda Oracle games. You play as a bat who has a yo-yo, and you kind of use the yo-yo to throw it and like catch corners, and you make the yo-yo string go on like 90-degree angles, and you can like use that to attack enemies. There's a lot of platforming puzzles once you get more abilities with the yo-yo, because you do get a fair amount of abilities, and you have to like string them together in like these different platforming challenges. So like it gets really fun, like really, really fun to use everything this yo-yo has to offer.
Yeah.
There are some like kind of weird difficulty spikes, but the punishment for death isn't too high. It's all room based. So like if you go into another room and you die, you just restart that room. You lose a little bit of money.
Yeah.
And that's it. And then I guess the weird quirk of this game is that there's a skill tree, and you, instead of like, earning experience to unlock the skills, you go to your home base and you essentially like take out debt on this skill. So like you'll unlock a skill, you'll be down -600 debt, or you'll owe 600, and you can't pay that with money you currently have. So you have to like earn that. You have to earn your way out of the hole essentially. Except when you have that debt, you have a negative, you almost like have a negative ability as well. It's like, oh, this will give you +2 health, but your attack will be down 1. So once you pay off your debt, then you just get the positive part of that ability.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, so really weird. I've never really seen that before. Like if you obviously seen like the borrowing system with A Link Between Worlds, but yeah, this was pretty strange. I don't know how I feel about it, but it wasn't that big of a deal. Like it was, I don't know. It was interesting. At least they took a swing.
Yeah.
So
okay. That's cool.
Really love this game. Took like 12 hours to beat, so not super long. I think there were like 4 or 5 like main dungeons.
Yeah.
So very, very reminiscent of old school top-down 2D Zelda games.
Cool.
Yeah. Let's see. What else? Been playing Octopath 2. I'm like 8 or 9 hours into that one. Really, really enjoying that. You can never get enough of some turn-based combat, especially HD 2D.
Yeah.
Just so good. I'm really excited for you to play through Dragon Quest 3.
Yeah, I haven't gotten to any combat yet. I'm only like maybe 20 minutes in. Like I played enough to get a little bit of the story, what's going on. That was about. Game is really beautiful. Like I really wish they would have done Bravely Default in that art style instead of just the way they did that one. It felt kind of lazy, but
kind of
whatever. Yeah,
kind of ugly. And I've been playing UFO 50.
Yep.
Holy shit. This game is huge. The concept of it is like you found like a lost old school console, and it has like this collection of 50 games on it. And each game like varies in length or varies in quality. But there are some games, like I put 4 hours into one of the games to beat it. And it was like this really, really cool concept where it's like a 2D side-scrolling puzzle platformer where you have like 20 guys that are, how do I explain this? I don't know if I'm going to explain this right, but you have these expendable characters that you control, and you could either have them like turn into stone to create a block that you can jump off of, and then you bring another one down, or you can torpedo into the wall and create a ledge for the next person to jump on. So you're kind of like expending these heroes, if you will, so that you can further progress in a level.
Interesting. Okay.
And then the amount of lives that you end with are the amount of lives that you start with on the next level.
Oh,
so
okay.
It was really, really, really cool. I spent like 4 hours on that one.
Is there like a story to this, or is it just kind of a collection of just?
There's kind of like a meta story throughout.
Okay.
Okay. I haven't been following that too much, but I've been loving the games. They're extremely fun.
Cool.
Yeah, had a really good time with that. I think this is well worth the money. And I'm not even to the like quote unquote best games in the collection yet, so I'm very excited.
Cool.
And then last but not least, I know I've been talking a lot.
No, you're good.
I played a little bit of the Dragon Drive Global Test Fire.
Yeah, I did miss this.
Conceptually very cool. I was playing on my legs, so full caveat. I was not playing on a hard surface. I was playing on my soft legs, and it's pretty intuitive to control. I've never ridden in a wheelchair, but you can imagine like how it would be controlling it, and that, yeah. And it does feel like it feels pretty intuitive. That being said, I don't know if this is a game for me. I don't know if I want to, rough up my jeans if I want to play Dragon Drive, and I was playing against a bunch of sweaty people somehow already in the demo period of this game. There were, those people that are just know every mechanic in the game.
Does it give like vibes of like Splatoon or like Rocket League, where like the concept is super, super fun, but after a while, like obviously, like if you were to go into Splatoon right now, you'd probably get swept on because it's just so sweaty in there now. Same with like Rocket League. I mean, when that first came out, like I loved the concept, loved playing the game. I thought it was a super interesting, unique idea. But after a while, it's like, okay, these people are. I'm not gonna be able to put in the time.
Yeah,
to keep up with these people.
Like the ceiling's pretty high.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of feels like that. Just less fun than both of those games. Like, definitely less fun.
Because they have other modes. I was looking at a trailer. They have like racing and stuff, and some other modes. I don't know how fun those would be compared to just the normal game, but at least there's some other stuff in there.
Yeah, I just don't think the core mechanics are seamless enough to control.
Okay.
And I know I just said that it was intuitive, but yes, it's intuitive, but it's not exactly fun to control.
Okay.
And I think that's kind of the difference between that and something like Rocket League.
Gotcha. Okay.
Or something like Splatoon. Like you see it, you understand it, you know why it's going to be fun, whereas in this one,
kind of fighting the controls a little bit.
Fighting the controls. Yeah. And you're fighting other players.
See that.
So it's, a double whammy.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, this is one that I'll probably wait for reviews and just see how it is.
I think this will review in the 60s or 70s.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's only $20.
Yeah.
That's not much. Huge. But all the games I've talked about previously are $20, and those are way better than this.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
What about the color scheme? Did it look better than like the initial trailers showed it?
I mean, it looks the same. Okay. The colors are the same. I get what they're going for, because you can just like hang out in between games and like you can watch other games, and that's pretty cool. Like it's definitely
like I know there's like another game going on beside you at all times as well. Which is kind of neat.
It's a cool social space. You can like wave your arms and clap your hands and, gesture to people. So that part of it, I do like.
Okay.
It's just the core gameplay. It feels a little bit like you're fighting against it. Okay. But,
we'll see.
That's real life. That's real life. And it's good representation. So I can't fault it for that.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. I'll wait for reviews, see what happens.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's dive over into the news. Nick, you want to kick off with the first one?
Yeah. So another week, another Xbox game canceled. Contraband. The game we got a title card for back in 2021.
Did we even know what this game was at all?
No. We just got a title card. I think it was Avalanche.
Okay, that's right. The Just Cause. Okay.
I think there were like rumors or reports that it was a heist game, like a multiplayer heist game.
Ugh. Okay.
Right.
Like an extraction game?
Actually, probably an extraction game.
Okay.
This got canceled. Unknown what is happening to Avalanche Studios, because Avalanche isn't a Microsoft studio.
It's owned by Square, I think, right?
Yeah, it's owned by Square. So they have their own stuff going on. They probably have a Just Cause 5 in production. Sure. But this is not
surprising.
Surprising game cancellation.
I mean, how many games now that was shown off in like 2020, 2021 have been canceled now?
It's a cursed year.
Like, it was such like a banger year. There's so much stuff and now half of that stuff is not existing anymore.
Everwild, Contraband,
Perfect Dark.
Jesus, I forgot Perfect Dark was
still State of Play 3. What is it?
State of Decay.
State of Decay 3. Like, where is that? Like, we got a trailer for that a couple years ago. I think
canceled too.
It's like, geez, man. Like, where are these games at? Not surprising at all.
Yeah,
I haven't seen anything. Like, just the title card. Like, we've seen nothing of this game.
That's the thing. There's not much to say about this because we haven't seen a thing, at least with Perfect Dark, that was like well into development. Yeah. And even Everwilds was, we had seen like something from it.
I couldn't even remember anything we've seen from Everwild. So
yeah.
Wild. Next up, Switch 1, not Switch 2. Switch 1 is getting price increases, which that was supposed to go into effect August 3rd. I've been looking at Best Buy, and it's still, some of that stuff is still the same price. It's almost cheaper in some places. So I don't know.
Did retailers just ignore that? Just say, yeah, we're not going to do that.
I guess they could, right? I mean, it's just the suggested price. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me see. Switch. I'm going on Amazon.
I could not foresee, like, if I was a Best Buy.
$2.99.
Yeah. I would probably just sell it for what it's worth, or what the original, and then maybe just not buy anymore. If they could do that and just go all in on Switch 2.
Maybe that's what they want. Yeah. I don't know.
Because they're gonna buy these units from Nintendo and then not even break even, maybe?
Right.
Like, why would they do that?
Yeah, do you think the cost for the retailers is going up as well?
I mean, I would imagine so, but maybe not. I mean, maybe not. I don't know. It's weird. Like, I don't think Nintendo should have done this.
Yeah.
It's like, how much are they? Because we already know Nintendo does not take a loss on their. I mean, we don't know about the Switch 2, but generally speaking, like, Nintendo does not take a loss on their consoles, handhelds, whatever. Usually that's Xbox and PlayStation's playground for a while, and then we know once stuff gets a little bit cheaper, then they start to make some money off the units. It's about the software being sold where they really make the money. But yeah, Nintendo usually doesn't take a loss on their hardware side. I can't see them, like, I don't know, man. I know things are crazy right now with tariffs, but I don't know. Maybe take the loss. I mean, it's been on the market for 8 years. Like, geez.
Like, just discount it, man. Like, just bring it down to $250. Like, are you taking that much of a loss on it that you can't just?
You'll make it for it in games.
I mean, make it for it in games. Like,
insane.
Who are you trying to gouge at this point? Who the fuck is buying a Switch 1 in year 8 and is gonna see that the Switch 1 just increased in price and still buy it?
I mean, because right now, like, their suggested price is the OLED is $400. Like, nobody's going to say, nobody's going to, who doesn't have a Switch is going to be, oh, I'm going to buy that. No. And maybe that's their plan. It's like, hey, Switch 2 is $50 more than the OLED. Go ahead and jump in. Might as well. It's, it's only $50 more.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense to me either. Like, it just,
I guess they don't want late adopters into the Switch 1 at this point because they want them in the Switch 2 ecosystem.
I guess, but yeah, it just seems so weird to do this now.
It's just, yeah, it's weird. I hate that.
I'm not looking forward to next generation at all from Xbox and PlayStation. They're gonna be like $1,000.
Yeah,
a piece. Yeah, it's gonna be horrible.
$1,000. Every game's gonna underperform. Studios are gonna close. It's just gonna be free to play games and Call of Duty and maybe Battlefield now. Maybe
I heard that beta was pretty.
Yeah,
all the reports and stuff from the playtest weekend and the beta, people seem to like it, and it's got a campaign too. So
Could be good.
We'll see. I hope it's good. I mean, I kind of want something else to be in competition to Call of Duty.
Yeah.
For like and Call of Duty, man, I don't know. Call of Duty is so weird. Like right now, they just, I don't know. I love my crossovers, like Fortnite doing all their stuff, like, but they've been kind of been doing that forever.
Yeah, it's been established.
But it's like Call of Duty now is like trying to get on the action.
Beavis and Butthead.
Like, yeah, weird. It's so weird. Anyways, Nick, financials.
My favorite time of the quarter. This one wasn't as exciting, strangely, even though it's the first set of financials with the Switch 2.
Yeah. Solely
because we didn't get updates on pretty much any other games aside from Mario Kart World. But I'll give you the lowdown.
Okay.
Switch 2, as of June 30th, sold 5.82 million units. Fastest selling piece of hardware ever.
First month, not even.
Yeah. The global sell-through in the 7 weeks after launch, which would put it mid-July-ish, was more than 6 million units. So seems like it's continuing to do well. And I know they had like their big increase in product availability around the launch of Donkey Kong Bonanza. So that probably led to a lot of increased sales there too. Software, this sold 8.6 million units. 5.63 million of that is Mario Kart World. So that's number one, an insane attach rate.
Yeah.
For Mario Kart World. It's like 90%, 95%. That also means that there's about 3 million of software outside of Mario Kart World that was sold. So that would include like your Cyberpunks, your Bravely Defaults, Rune Factories, like all those third-party games. I guess that includes Nintendo Zelda. Tour as well. Yeah, Zelda. So off to a really great start. Obviously very, very, very focused on first-party outings, Mario Kart Worlds. I mean, obviously people who are going to buy a Switch 2 on day one are going to buy a first-party game.
Yeah.
So I think all of this is not super surprising. The Switch 1 is now up to 153 million units sold 1 million units over the quarter. Not super great.
I think they've put the nail in the coffin on them being the number one sold console ever with these price increases.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
They're selling 1 million a quarter. Maybe it does 2 million over the holiday season.
Yeah. I just don't.
With 7 million to go, I don't think they're going to hit it. Yeah. Actually, sorry. With Tomodachi Life coming out next year, that could put them over the edge because that's coming to Switch 1.
People are going to buy a Switch for Tamagotchi Life.
Maybe.
I would imagine those people already bought a Switch for Animal Crossing. I feel like that's kind of the same crowd,
same demographic.
See, it seems weird to wait. I'm not buying a Switch until Tamagotchi Life comes out. I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't know what.
That's like the last Hail Mary.
That's Tamagotchi Life has, but I don't know.
Maybe Metroid Prime 4. Maybe all the people who saw that presentation in 2017 said, "Hey, I will wait until this comes out."
Boy, did they wait! But hey, they got a hell of a lot of games to play.
Yeah,
great games. So
I'm really jealous of everyone who gets to play through the Zeldas and Mario Odyssey for the first time on the Switch 2.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
it's so cool. Yeah, I mean nothing really else.
Any like major milestones for other games?
Let's see.
Xenoblade Chronicles X, did that hit 1 million?
No, and we wouldn't have known. We wouldn't know that because it would have had to have sold 1 million in a quarter, not just total.
Oh, gotcha.
So it might have hit 1 billion by now, but
we should have waited for this.
We won't know until next year. Yeah,
that should have been a launch title. That would have been
a cool launch title. Oh, Tears of the Kingdom is up to 21.93 million It's about 22, which means, maybe 500K or less were sold on the Switch 2. Like people upgraded.
It's not bad.
Yeah, it seemed to get a little bit of a boost.
I mean, it's still number layer. It's not number 1, but it's still like in the top.
Yeah, it's still number 8
eShop. So I mean,
oh yeah, on the eShop, yeah, still there. Yeah. No other major milestones.
Go.
Fun stuff.
All right. Yeah.
Next quarter
this will be the big one for DK and stuff like that.
Yeah, DK. I guess Kirby, if that does anything. Yeah, maybe Dragon Drive.
Oh, you're talking about the DLC. Yeah.
I think that's it, unless something else comes out in September.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, our last news story is Nintendo put out a survey for game key cards and kind of just asked people what you think, how they're liking it or disliking it. I took the survey. I said that I didn't like them, but I also said that I do buy stuff digitally. I do buy stuff physically. Yeah, I think I gave the option where I think it's like first party stuff I buy physically for the most part, or try to. It just kind of depends. And then I think I also checked the mark for being open in the future to go digital only. So like I'm kind of all over the place with.
I said no.
My answering, but going digital only.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that is my. I mean, I bought Cyberpunk physically just because I felt like I should, and then I wanted to buy Bravely Default just for experimentation purposes, just to see how that worked, the game key card stuff.
How that tasted.
Other than that, I'm going all digital. I think. Now I will like the next Zelda. I'm gonna pick it up physical, or if there's any cool like physical collector's editions or something for a game that I want to pick up. But for the most part, digital only for me.
See, I feel like you wouldn't feel that way if more third-party companies, more third-party developers were not putting their games on key cards.
For some stuff, like Elden Ring would probably be one of those where I would want to get physical on the Switch too. But that's going to be a key card. Metaphor, maybe it's probably one of the same things, probably going to be a key card. Expedition 33, I'm sure that's going to come at some point. That one, I don't know. They might go for physical if they can. I just don't know.
I think they would. Is Dragon Quest 1 and 2, is that a key card?
I don't believe it is. I think it is physical. I think it's on the cart. Those are smaller games, so maybe I don't know. I'm not 100% sure.
It's key card.
It is key card. Okay.
Yeah. It's just fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, and at this point, I blame Nintendo for not offering.
They should have gave people options, like have multiple like different options for the storage.
Yeah, because they had what, or reportedly have either 8 gigs or 64.
They had 6. Yeah, I think they had 8 and 16, right?
Oh, for Switch 1?
I think it was 8, 16, and 32. Was there SKUs they had? So I don't know why they didn't do that for the Switch 2.
Yeah. Maybe tariffs.
And maybe this survey, maybe enough people, and I'm sure, I hope people, this is where your voice could be actually heard instead of fucking arguing into the abyss on Twitter. Like, this is where your voice could be heard, not,
Yeah. Not talking to Joe Schmo on Twitter.
Yeah. So maybe this will, and I don't know, maybe they see it in their sales potentially, down the line. I don't know. We'll see.
I just hope they do something about it.
Just give the developers options, more store options. It makes no sense to me why 64 is the only option for people.
I mean, as a developer, like if I was a developer, it would be such an easy win right now just to not put my game on a key card. Yeah, because there are so few of them, like Cyberpunk.
And you have to think like, because Nintendo, they want their boxes on shelves, and they still do in retailers. And I don't know, like, would the retailers at some point be like, yeah, we're not going to buy these boxes from you. We're not going to be purchasing these key cards because no one buys them. They just sit here.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, at that point they would have to do something.
Yeah. So
it does make sense. A lot of,
I mean, some retailers are phasing out like Xbox games now because they just don't sell because they got Game Pass. So I don't know.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
One more story I forgot to put on here. PlayStation, I think they're was it their CEO? One of the executives came out and said that their strategy was shifting to multi-platform.
Yeah,
which we're already seeing. But
yeah,
we're definitely going to see more of maybe something like Spider-Man coming to Xbox.
Yeah,
like
which
Spider-Man
I mean, that's the writing was definitely on the wall for that stuff. So that's it. Console Wars is officially dead. Nintendo won.
Nintendo
won. Let's just move on.
I don't think Nintendo will ever bite the bullet and go
no
multi-platform.
No,
they don't have a reason to. They have their IP, like they have their movies, like they have success.
Yeah,
in a lot of places they have.
I would be genuinely shocked if the day came when they did that.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think they'd be the ones to bend the knee to Xbox. Like they don't need to go.
Just the fact that like none of their stuff is even in Fortnite is kind of speaking, like telling and how
that what is that none of their stuff is in Fortnite. Yeah. Because I feel like that would be the catalyst that would start their multi-platform journey. But
yeah, which I mean I get it because like you don't at that point you don't have control over what people do with. With Mario, with a gun and
he's got a gun.
He's got a gun. But yeah, at least you can control it on your own platform.
Yeah. What would be like the most acceptable crossover for them?
I mean, I would have said
Metroid or Samus.
Metroid. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like put Samus in, in line with Metroid Prime 4 as like an advertise, as a marketing strategy.
That'd be cool.
Put Samus and or Silas in there, Silex. Yeah. And what's the dragon? Ridley. Like put that as like that. They have the Xenomorph. That's kind of like familiar, like similar physique. Like put that in there. Like, but they'll never do it.
Maybe one day. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. All right. Well, I think that's going to wrap up the show. We appreciate everyone listening, watching, all that good stuff. If you guys can review us on your favorite podcasting platform of choice, that would be greatly appreciated. If you want to tune into the show live, we are live every Monday on Twitch, now TikTok, again, YouTube. So if you guys ever have any questions that you want us to answer live, we'll certainly do so. Nick, any final thoughts before we roll on into the week?
Direct this week?
Maybe a direct this week. Maybe next week to be in line with the Gamescom. So we'll see.
And Switchforce did say that he didn't expect a direct this week. So if we're listening to him now, that is what the chosen one said.
The chosen one. We'll see.